Hello, yeah, in this video I will walk you through the steps how to calculate the basic summary statistics of a given sample. In general, there are two types of summary statistics, numeric statistic and graphic statistics. And we're going to really just focus on the basic summary statistics. First, we can use the base R. There's a couple of functions in base R you can use. Median, mean median, there's nothing for mode, but there's a variance, standard deviation, range, minimum, maximum, quantiles, and percentiles. Okay. Quantiles are just by default, it's 0%, 25th%, 50th%, 75th%, and 100%. Percentile is more general. You can specify exactly which probability you want for the percentiles. Okay. First, let's create a sample. So basically, store it into a numeric vector. And then we can calculate summary statistics. For mean, there's a function mean. Median is the function median. Variance is VAR. Standard deviation is SD. Range is range. Mean value is MIN. Maximum value is MIX. And quantile is quantile function. Okay. Percentile is you still use quantile, but then you need to specify probability. The prob equal to exact the probabilities where you want the percentile to be calculated. Okay. So here it's we want 15%, we want 20%, 45%, 70%, and 99%. Okay, so let's see the mean value, the median, variance, standard deviation, range, minimum, maximum, quantile, and percentile. Okay. All right. And the next way to calculate summary statistics is there's a summary function, very convenient function. It just provides a 5-number summary of the data. It includes the minimum, first quartile, median, mean, third quartile, and maximum. Okay, so this immediately give you some idea about the distribution of the data. Okay, so here let's just use the summary function on the sample data. It gives you this. Okay, so for example, you can see here. The median and the mean are very close, so that tells you the distribution is not very skewed, and tells the range is between 5 and 20, things like that. Okay, so let's go to basic graphic statistics. We're gonna calculate histograms, box plots, density plots, and bar plots. Okay, so first, histogram is very popular. So let's get the sample data. It's really a graph for distribution of the data. And the command is hist, HRST. So you use it here. Hist is sample data, as you're calling the data. Mean is for the title of the graph. So histogram of sample data. X lab is the X label, would be values. Y lab is the frequency. And color, here we use light blue. And border, black. Okay, so you got something look like this. All right. And next one is box plots. This is another very popular graph for summarizing data. And the function is a box plot. Usage is similar, so you get box sample data, then mean equal to that's the title, Y lab equal to values, and color is light green. So you get this. The box plot give you the quantiles. So you see the bottom is a 0% and up to 25th%. The dark bar, horizontal bar, is the median, the 50%, and the 75% and the 100%. Okay, and some box plots will show you outliers. Okay, Okay, so here we're going to go to density plots. This is for continuous random variables. If you recall, a probability density function is a complete characterization of a continuous random variable. So, and it helps for us to plot the graph of the probability density function. So if we have the sample data, we first use the density function just to smooth it out. And then we use plot, density of sample data, then mean, that's the title, X label, Y label, and color is purple. So look like that, okay? Okay, next is the bar chart. The bar chart or bar plot is for frequency or count of categorical data. Since here the sample data is continuous, is numerical, so we can create beans. We bean the data first. Okay, so here we can use the cut function. That as a cut sample data, we want 3 breaks and the labels from low, medium to high. So that would be into the data, and then we can use the function bar plot. Since this is categorical, we need to use the table function to get the frequencies. Table sample beans. Mean is a bar plot of bean sample data. X label is beans. Y label is frequencies. Color is a red, yellow, green. So this gives us a bar chart. Okay. And if you remember, the advantage of bar chart is you immediately see which category has the highest frequency, right? It's standing out there. Okay, another popular graph statistic for categorical data is the pie chart. Okay, a pie chart shows proportion of categorical data, and create a pie chart for the bean data here. So you have use the table to get the frequencies, plot table, sample beans. Then you put a pie chart of bean sample data, and then we also use color here, red, yellow, green. We get something look like that. Okay, and you can tweak this function a little bit more to, for example, you can add the numerical percentages into each area. Okay, things like that. Okay. So the above are ways you can generate the basic numeric and graphic summary statistic for a sample. But of course, usually when we compute a summary statistic, we want to do it on a data set. So here I'm going to do an artificial example. We create a data frame. So first, let's create a random seed for reproducibility. So here we can generate 3 continuous random variables by draw random samples from 3 normal distributions, okay, with different means and standard deviations. And then we create 2 categorical variables. One is male and female, and use the command sample. And also the second categorical variable is group A, group B, and group C. Okay. And we can use the data.frame command to put all this together as one data frame. Okay. And once you have a data frame, you can use the head function to look into the data frame. So head will print out the first 6 rows of a data frame. So you immediately see what your data frame looks like. Okay. And also you can use the structure str. This will give you more details about the variables and the type of variables and their values, etc. Okay. Once you have the data frame, the quickest way to generate summary statistics is using the function summary. The summary not only applies for vectors, it also applies on data frame. So if you do that, immediately get the 5-point summary for variable 1, 2, 3. Okay. But variable 4 and 5 are categorical, so that doesn't make much sense to get these summary statistics for continuous variables. We can use the table to get the frequency counts. Okay, you can, if you want, you can also calculate percentages. Okay, If you want to generate graphics for these variables, you can use that $sign to access each individual variable. For example, histogram for variable 1, boxplot for variable 2, and density plot for variable 3. Okay. But if you want a pie chart, say pie chart for categorical variable 1, you can use the table command to get the frequencies and just do the pie plot. It look like this, male and female. Okay. If you want to do some more sophisticated pie charts, so here, just for fun, I get to the frequencies of the second categorical variable, and then now I use the frequencies, and then use the pi. Now I don't have to use the table command inside the pi function, right? So just the frequencies and then main control and the labels to that. And you can see it pasted the actually the percentages for each of the category. Okay, so this is a little bit more sophisticated pie chart. Okay, yeah, these are the very basic summary statistic for sample or for a data frame. Thanks for watching.